my name is Krista. Welcome to the channel if you haven't been here before. The channel name is Hooked on Yesteryear because I'm always hooked on nostalgia and the past, and I have a thing for vintage and antiques. If this is your first time here, we do crochet, we do cozy gaming, and I am trying to start my own business. I would like to be a work-from-home business owner full-time through crochet because I've been crocheting since I was 15 and I'm 32 now, so I have a lot of experience, and I just haven't put it towards anything other than gifts and things like that. I try to do gifts every Christmas, and at my most recent job I was working 7 p.m. to 4, 5 in the morning sometimes, and getting home at 6, sometimes 7 a.m. if we were unlucky. And it didn't really leave a lot of time for crochet, so I mostly played a ton of video games. And I still play a lot of video games, but I'm trying to shift my focus back to things that I really enjoy, that are productive, things that I can build on in the future. I just wanted to get to know you guys a little bit better so that you guys can get to know me. Unfortunately, I picked YouTube as my beginning platform to start putting myself out there and doing my business. So I feel like I've kind of trapped myself into making the videos, getting to know people. I haven't been on YouTube. I haven't actually spoken to a camera in a very long time. I had a YouTube channel in the past, and it was bombarded with hateful messages, dislikes, and things like that from people that used to know me. And I vowed after that I was just kind of done. And it's also surprising that I'm here now, because I am one of those people that get super overwhelmed just going to the grocery store. And when I work with people in public places, I tend to get super uncomfortable. I don't like getting help, especially if, I'm standing side by side with somebody and I'm trying to do a task and they're also doing the task and I no longer have full control over my task. It's very odd that I did choose to come back to this platform, but I look up to a lot of creatives here. I look up to a lot of people that have built their dream job, and as for the work aspect, I'm trying to work for myself. I said screw the algorithms, screw the job markets, and screw the so-called entry-level jobs. I am working for myself now. And it has proven to be extremely scary. It's proven to be really stressful, because I don't know what waits at the end of the road, but this is what I want to do with my life, and I really hope that I can make something of it with you guys and hopefully build a trusting, likable community where everybody can feel safe and cozy and relaxed, and this can be the channel that you want to come to when you just need a break from life, when you want to watch content that makes you feel good, makes you, less stressed, and you just need a place. You just need a place to go. And I want this channel to be like that for people, not just creatives, not just gamers, not just, work from home moms or whatever. I want this to truly be a place that everybody can come and be themselves, because I have always felt like an outlier, not just with friends or family, but in public places and at workplaces and at school. And I just never felt like I fit in. And I want this to be an inclusive space for everybody to fit in. So I have been working a lot on my crochet, and my office is a disaster. So we are going to clean up my office and redecorate a little bit. So you can come with me, and we're going to redecorate a little while we get to know each other. crochet. I have been crocheting for a long time. My aunt's mother taught her how to crochet, then my aunt taught my mom, who was her sister-in-law, but all she taught her was single crochets and back loops only, working in the rows. So when my mom taught me how to crochet, that's all that I learned. When I was 17, I decided to look up crochet tutorials on YouTube, and back then it was very limited. This was in the year 2010, just 5 years after YouTube's launch in 2005. With everything still being fairly fresh, crafters were still finding their footing on the platform, but after the year 2010, crochet and knitting started to become popular again. I stuck with crochet as my go-to for working from home because I've had a lot of ups and downs with jobs and pastimes over the years. I started my first job at a Little Caesars as an assistant manager when I was 22 after I started anxiety medication, and I quit the job due to workplace hostility. Money was disappearing from my register when I turned my back and the camera there did not work, so that missing money was being deducted from my paycheck every week. I was working double shifts because I lived within walking distance, so it was a convenient job, but when they started taking up to $50 from my paychecks, I walked. My next job was at Walmart, and I worked there in apparel for nearly 5 years. I was very good at my job, and I had wonderful team leads that honestly sometimes taught me like drill sergeants, and it was hard, but them driving me to do my best was always rewarded. I became eligible to move up when a spot became available by being made what they called a successor to the leads. However, my previous supervisors moved to different positions, and I wound up training 3 new supervisors in apparel. 2 years went by, and I was still training every new hire in the department and running the team like a supervisor because all 3 of them were on morning shift, leaving me to run everything on evening shift. I eventually got burnt out, knowing full well I was never going to get a promotion, so I quit. Later, I got a job at Cardinal Health, working in a medical warehouse, picking orders for hospitals, pharmacies, and other customers. I became good at my job, picking at about 115% rate with a 98% accuracy, and took over the chemotherapy department. This job was taxing and required long hours with mandatory overtime. I eventually got too physically and mentally worn out to stay. Writing and gaming were my passions, so I was convinced that I was going to learn how to code and start creating my own game, but it just didn't stick. I had a hard time learning coding. It felt like absolute gibberish to me. It was like learning all about a concept, an imaginary or invisible thing, through a language that looked like gibberish. I gave up, and I continued to write on a novel that I had started over a year ago, but that eventually fell through as well. I had been writing since I was about 11 or 12 years old, but I still wound up losing my motivation and began doubting my ability to write a good fantasy novel. But I always had crochet. So why quit before finding another job? My brand, I'll call it, of neurodivergence doesn't really allow me to drive. I'll wind up hurting myself or others. I panic, black out, slam on the brakes or the gas. I'm too nervous. I know it might sound silly. People have asked me, wait, you're 30 and you can't drive? Have you even tried? It really gets me down. I wish that I could, but I'm not willing to risk my life or the lives of others. My husband was quitting our job to find another one closer to home and less taxing on the body, so I had to quit as well. But we had savings to fall back on, so it was working out. I put in applications for work from home jobs, but no one was hiring me. It has been like that for about 6 months, so I decided to just work for myself from home, start my own business. The worst that could happen is that I fail at that too. But I'm trying harder now than I ever have before to make this work. neurodivergence. I haven't been officially diagnosed with anything, though I suspect ADHD because of family history and possibly autism, but I would have to get tested for sure, so you won't hear me claim anything until that official testing is done, which won't happen until I get enough income for health insurance. My goals. My goals are big, and I'm 100% expecting to fail, but that's okay if I do. By the end of the year, I would like to start making $3,000 a month. That means I'll have to work very hard in the month of August to prep for my shop's launch. I'll be starting with Etsy because it will be way easier to sell from there, just starting out, and just from a tax paying standpoint. I still have a lot to learn about filing my own taxes, but I'm going to learn as I go so I don't scare myself out of tackling this. So to help me reach my goal of $3,000 a month, I'll have to have at least 3 matching lines of crochet items to sell and at least 12 patterns available for download. I'll start a Facebook page for my crochet. I already have a Tumblr and a Ravelry, and I'm working myself up to getting good at short form content on YouTube and TikTok. Addressing the random video game content. Gaming is how I wind down after too much crochet. The gaming videos not only help me with my watch time so that I can get the channel monetized faster, but it's a great way for crocheters to wind down too. For those of you that enjoy gaming, you probably also enjoy watching other people play games. So when I'm crocheting, I binge watch different series or movies or YouTubers to keep me occupied for hours on end while I'm crocheting on my shop stock or making a new pattern. Why I didn't want to vlog. I had no intention of showing my face at first. I wrestled with the idea for a very long time. I have a lot of insecurities as well. Like, I suspect that I have thyroid issues, which is making my hair very thin. I have a hard time taking care of myself, especially if I have a demanding job, like my previous one, or if I'm hyper-focused on something. It takes over my entire life, and I can't really focus on eating or hygiene or hydration. The reason I finally caved is because I decided to take this business seriously. I want people to trust who they're buying from, and I just want people to know me for me and know the face behind the art because I'm passionate about it, and I want others to be passionate about it as well. My candle finally died. I would like to take a minute to thank the people that are helping me get this channel off of the ground and supporting me just by being excited for me and hoping that I succeed in this. I honestly did not think that the channel was going to gain so much traction over the last month. I had 18 subscribers by the time a week had passed, and by 2 weeks I had 21 or something like that. It's been almost a month and I'm already at over 500 channel views, and it has been kind of crazy. On my last channel, I did make a post that I was moving to a new channel, so hopefully some of you are from my last channel and remember some of the stuff that I've done over there 12, 13 years ago. You might not, and that's totally okay. I will be basically redoing all of those tutorials that I did before. My 3D figure series, my finger crochet series, all kinds of things, and I'll be doing some extra things over here as well. Some content that I used to do over there, like my small world content, of course I won't be doing that anymore, but everything is basically going to stay the same from the last channel. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I've tried not to ramble on too much. I do get distracted, so I'm trying to stay on topic. I hope that some of you are learning how to crochet, or your kids are learning how to crochet, or maybe you're just here for the gaming content, and hey, that's okay. Oh, and fair warning, I did post this before, but it's not all of my games are going to be safe for kids, I suppose. Most of my Fallout content, because it's my favorite game, and I'm sure I will vlog about it in the future, it is not normally safe for kids. It's rated PG-13 at best, but I'm pretty sure it's borderline mature, but mostly for the gore, of course the guns and things like that. So if you're here mostly for the cozy content, it's gonna be like Stardew and things like that that are gonna be a little bit closer to like what kids can watch. So just keep that in mind. Not all of my content is going to be kid friendly. I don't market my content to kids. I don't actually have kids of my own. So yeah, just bear with me. I'm kind of just testing the waters on everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to those of you who have supported me getting this channel up off the ground and is waiting for my shops to launch. I really appreciate you guys. And I will see you all in the next video. And as always, happy hooking.